I'm Shawna with Shine Brightly Life Coaching, and today I want to tell you why I no longer own a scale. So, I used to have one, and I found one day that I was getting on the scale a lot. Like, I was getting on the scale when I got up in the morning, after I had breakfast, when I got home from work, after dinner, before I went to bed, sometimes in the middle of the night, when I was getting up to go to the bathroom, I was stepping on the scale. And the reason why for that semi obsessive behavior was I was in Weight Watchers, where they measure you once a week. And I'd hit the dreaded dieter's plateau. And no matter what I did, I couldn't lose a full pound or even keep off the ounces I kept dropping. I'd drop a few ounces and gain back a few ounces, drop a few ounces, gain back a few ounces. So I was like bouncing between these two numbers on the scale, and it's just like, oh my gosh, no matter what I do, I can't lose any more weight. You know, I was I tried eating less, tried eating more, tried to rev up my metabolism, tried to eat more fiber, tried to eat less of everything, tried upping my water intake. I tried everything that you reasonably could and started thinking, when I felt I was kind of entering this dangerous place in my mind was I'm just like, I wonder if those water pills work. And I thought, oh, that's a bad thought to have. I don't think, it's worth it for me to wreck my digestive health by taking water pills. And I did. During that whole 3-month period that I was at this plateau period, felt like a failure. Literally just out and out failing. And I hated that scale. At the end of that 3 months, it had been my friend up until that point, and all of a sudden it was my enemy. Every time I saw it, it reminded me of that pound that I could not lose. It was terrible. It was very terrible. I felt like a failure. I'd failed my diet. And just basically throwing good money after bad, I felt at the end of that 3-month period by staying within Weight Watchers, which I also dropped out of, which also led me to feel like more of a failure. I wonder if any of you have experienced that, where you've been in a program, it was working, and then it stopped working, and then you dropped out and just felt like a failure because it's like, oh, this stopped working. I started doing some research and looked at Weight Watchers and actually just diet programs in general and found that that's a very common experience to have. And only 5%, according to most of the studies that I found online, only 5% of us actually are successful at dieting and keeping the weight off for any great length of time, beyond a year. So I started feeling like less of a failure, but it didn't solve my problem. As you can see, I'm here on this video with you. I am not of a healthy weight. I am very much overweight, and I have chronic illnesses that further, exacerbate my health issues. I've got Graves' disease, and I am a type 2 diabetic. These are huge health issues that, I was told, hey, if you lose weight, that you'll feel better and they'll, I'm not going to say fix themselves, but you'll get better from them. But diets don't work. Diet programs don't work. So I finally found health coaching and went and actually studied health coaching to see how it worked and to see if it would work for me. And so far it has. There is no dieting. There is compassionate listening to yourself and what your body's trying to tell you. And how do you feel? So it's been an amazing journey so far. And as you just heard, I'm feeling, I'm not measuring. There's no scale. I'm not using a scale. Not that I have a scale. And even if I had a scale, I wouldn't be stepping on it because, oh, the scales are my enemy. No, I'm just kidding. They're not my enemy. They're just a tool that I don't particularly agree with, along with BMIs and other tools of assessment. How do you actually feel? So today, I want to ask you, how do you feel? Take a moment, and I want you to shut your eyes, and I want you to just take a nice deep breath in and hold it, and slowly exhale. And just kind of check in with yourself. How do you feel right now? How does your body feel? What's your emotional state right now? Are you stressed or anxious? Are you happy? Are you joyful? How do you feel in your skin? Do you feel comfortable? Are you ashamed? Are you mad? How are you feeling right now? Take another deep breath in and just find how you're feeling. And you might have more than one feeling within you, and it's okay to have that too. And it's really cool if this is your first time checking yourself, that you can notice that you're feeling more than one feeling at the same time. It's very important to check in and be curious. Don't be looking at this with any judgment. We all have feelings, and we all feel the way we feel. There's no appropriateness. It's just how you feel. So just be curious with it and be kind to yourself. Because you might uncover that you're feeling something that you weren't expecting to be feeling. And that's okay. It's okay to have any feeling that you have. So, now that you know how you are feeling, I guess the next question is how do you actually want to feel? Now, I know for myself, what I want to feel is I want to feel calm. I want to feel joyful. I want to feel energetic. And I do feel those things most of the time now, which is, for me, I'm grateful for it because I remember a time where I was just constantly stressed. I'd get up in the morning and my day would start off with stress, and I would rush through everything, not feel like I was really giving enough attention to any one thing, and then come home, be stressed, go to bed stressed, and wake up the next day and start it all over again. Not a very healthy way to live, and might explain why I have 2 big chronic illnesses and overweight. But we're working on it, and I'm not stressed anymore. So now that you know how you feel, and you kind of have an idea of how you want to feel, I want you to shut your eyes again, and I want you to take another nice big deep breath in and hold it. And as you exhale, I want you to think how you are feeling this feeling that you want to be feeling. Okay? So if you want to be feeling joy, how are you feeling joy? What is going on? Who are you with? Where are you at? Who are you being while you're this joyful person? And take another deep breath in and just hold that feeling, and now let it out. So we all have the capacity for wellness within us. You're not going to find it on a scale in your bathroom. It's not going to be on the chart on your doctor's wall, but it is within you. So be well and shine your light. Have a wonderful day.